The second seed Steubenville Big Reds welcomed the 7th seed Athens Bulldogs to Death Valley, as both sides geared up for the battle to advance in Region 11. Steubenville started with the ball, and they certainly had a plan for it. Aiden Davis found Trayvon Wiggins, who had a big-time catch. This set up Davis to run it in himself to put the Big Reds on the board 7-0 in only 3 plays. Athens was unable to score on their first drive, but they did eat up a good chunk of clock. However, it took no time at all when Steubenville got the ball back for Davis to hit Zaire Scurry, who held on extra tight to bring in the ball. After picking up 65 yards, he is stopped, but he sets up the goal line touchdown to K. Bryant, who punches it in for another 6 and brings the Big Reds up 14-0. Athens would show some life on their second drive with Alex Pirro driving down the field. Pirro would have a 45-yard rush to set them up deep in the red zone. But Steubenville's defense would come in clutch yet again, sacking quarterback Daniel Heitland on the 7-yard line for another big red zone stop. Steubenville would continue their momentum with tailback Jalen Minfield showing off his strength and agility, trucking through and weaving around defenders all the way down the field to extend the Big Red lead 21-0. Athens would start the second half strong, forcing a fumble and recovering it on their 25-yard line, but they would still be unable to finish the drive and give it right back to Steubenville. Davis would put it in the air yet again, this time for Nolan Blackburn, who brings it in from 40 yards out, giving the Big Reds a dominant 28-0 lead. Steubenville's defense would stop the Bulldogs yet again, and for even more repetition, Traylon Minfield would find himself in the end zone for the second time of the night. This would give the Big Reds a running clock with a 35-0 lead. After being the driving force all game for the Bulldogs, Alex Pirro would finally find himself in the end zone late in the fourth quarter to cut the lead down 35-7 Big Reds. The Bulldogs would continue their momentum with a defensive stop, giving the ball back to the offense. And with 46 seconds left on the clock, quarterback Daniel Heitland would find Leo Martin in the end zone for another Athens touchdown. However, it would be too little too late, and Steubenville would take the win 35-14. The Big Reds would move on to play Dover next week at a neutral site. Reporting for Gridiron Glory, I'm Joshua Jacob.